political editor Andrew Clennell is with me. Andrew, what's on the legislative agenda this week for the government as we near the voice to Parliament? It's getting closer week by week.
It is, and Kieran, Peter Dutton's coalition is set to vote against the machinery bill setting up the voice referendum this week, but the bill is expected to pass. That's before we even get the legislation next week setting up the question for the referendum. This machinery bill is expected to pass anyway with the support of the Greens, the Jackie Lambie Independents and David Pocock. The acting Senate leader Don Farrell spoke with me about this on Sunday Agenda yesterday.
I am hopeful that in the next 2 days, the machinery changes that we're proposing will pass the Senate.
With whose support? The coalitions or the Greens and the crossbench?
Well, I'm talking to all of them.
I just wonder if that weakens the vote, though, that weakens the prospect of the voice getting up if you can't even get the coalition on the line, over the line on the bill to set up the referendum itself.
Yeah, look, I agree with you, Andrew. That would be very disappointing.
Well, that's what's happening, it appears. Don Farrell spoke again with the Shadow Special Minister of State, Jane Hume, last night, and she was resolute the opposition would not be budging on its request that the No campaign should get some public funding. Anthony Albanese has made clear neither the Yes or No campaign should get public money. So a real impasse there. Labor feels the coalition can't resolve internal differences on this, so the simple thing will be for them to say no. Now, I understand Andrew Bragg will not be crossing the floor on this one, by the way. The next bill, that could be a different matter. So not that concern in the Liberals. Meanwhile, Penny Wong, the government leader in the Senate, is off with COVID this week. She announced this morning at an inopportune time in the Senate. Talks are continuing on the contentious safeguards mechanism legislation and the Housing Australia legislation. The Greens have been asking for an end to coal and gas mining, but that will never get off the ground. I'm told today they are after an end to unlimited offsets for emissions. They say they want a bill which makes emissions go down, not up, Kieran, and they want a housing bill which leads to public housing wait lists going down, not up. So the government will have to stump up some more money to get their vote on that. The Greens talking about abstaining today. If they abstain, the Liberals and Nationals and One Nation would knock it off, I think.
Yeah.